Hi everyone, welcome back to Brit in Germany. This week we're doing a question and answer session, so it's Big Q's week. I've got a list of questions here on my papier, but we're going to start with the quiz question as always. Haha, I'm running out of ideas for this boo boo boo. We need a random item, really. This week's random item is tissues. Bonjour mon amour. Da da da. The question this week is about computer keyboards. So it's a bit of a geeky question. The question is, on English and German keyboards, which of the keys are switched? Switched. A, U and V. Is it B, T and S? Or is it C, Z and Y? Have a think and I'll let you know the answer at the end of the video. And no peeking at your keyboard. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. A lot of you have been asking about the kitty cat. Dominic Schmidt asks, is that a British Kurzhaar Katze? That cat there. Yes, Dominic, it is a British Kurzhaar. British short hair. She's a bit cheeky, but very loving. She had a few health problems with her bladder in the first 2 weeks, so that was a bit hard for both of us. But she's healthy again, she's eating well, she's playing all the time, so she's very happy and healthy. Another cat question comes from the biggest Hannah fan. What is the name of your little cat? And also Wise Guys fan Jojo asks, your kitten is really cute, how old is it and what's its name? And Peter Patzig also chips in and says, good luck with your new friend, but we want to know the name. Katmandu? Katbalu? Well, Peter Patzig, I really like that name, Katmandu. That's really smart. But her name is Bluebell, as in the flower Bluebell. What are you doing? Oh, it wasn't smart to have toys in the room while doing this video, was it? No. In German, a Bluebell is a Hasenglöckchen. Glöckchen. That umlaut. Wise Guys fan Jojo. She is almost 4 months old. She's getting bigger every week. She's almost doubling in size. Wise Guys fan Jojo also asks, is Martha a common name in England? In Germany it's an old name. Squeak squeak. And I just want to say a big sorry to you, Wise Guys fan Jojo, because you asked this question 8 months ago through private messaging and I never answered it, and I'm very, very, very sorry. Please accept these flowers as a sorry. But in answer to your question, I've only ever met one person called Martha. She is the mother of my uncle, so I wouldn't say it's a common name. I know in Germany it's also known as Marta, but again, I've never met anyone in Germany who's called Martha or Marta. Dominic Schmidt also asks, where do you live in Germany? I live in Niedersachsen, which is North Germany, and I'm on the coast. Somewhere near Oldenburg, but I'm not revealing where. Hi Martha, hi Osman. You translated Ernte Dankfest to Harvest Festival. Is Thanksgiving just an American holiday? I know that Thanksgiving is celebrated in the USA and Canada, but it's not celebrated in the UK. In the UK, Harvest Festival is usually marked by churches and schools. People collect food, tins of food, fruit and vegetables, and they donate it to charity. I remember at my school we did a lot of singing and we decorated the baskets of food to give to charity. So it was a big thing, I think, for my school as a young child in England. Josephus Mutzenbacher asks, am I the only one who wonders when your birthday is? You said it was in autumn. Yeah, my birthday is in autumn and it's November 19th. So it's actually the day after this video goes on the internet. So happy birthday to me. Sir Franca asks, I noticed there seem to be 2 different English words for the German word Kürbis. Is there a difference between a pumpkin and a squash? I looked this up on the internet and my research says a pumpkin is a type of squash. The term squash usually refers to 4 species of genus Cucurbita. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And pumpkin belongs to genus Cucurbita. So to make it easier to understand, both squash and pumpkin belong to the same family, and a pumpkin is a type of squash. So we learned something today on this nature show. Yes, we did. Annie Moore, I hope I pronounced that correctly. She asks, have you considered getting a second kitty? And no, you're not a hater. You have a very good point. I did seriously think about this a lot and probably too much, but I decided to get one cat because I'm not at work the whole day. I only work part-time So I am here a lot in the mornings and I come home in the afternoon, so she's not alone, and she sleeps a lot during the day because at the weekends when I'm at home, she's asleep from 12 till 3. That's her afternoon nap, so I know that she's not going crazy here. She's got plenty of toys. I did some research and I know that every cat is different, and when she grows up she could prefer to be alone. Maybe she doesn't want the company of a second cat. This is my cat in England, Coco. She sadly passed away recently. Coco was an only cat and she was very content and happy. I'll do my very best to make sure she's a happy cat. Mark Rowe asks, glaubst du wirklich, dass England aus die EU austritt? 2030? I don't think it'll take that long. It's a very difficult question to answer. I think that Parliament may put a stop to it in their voting, but whether or not they can actually defy the public's vote, I'm not sure, because the public have spoken. Oh, that's a hard question. Unless there's a second vote and the public say, no, we don't want to leave the EU, I think we will leave. Because they voted for it, right? Let's see what happens. Corsa Klausi asks, do you live in a region where Plattdeutsch is spoken, and do you understand Plattdeutsch? My town doesn't really have Plattdeutsch in their spoken language. I do know someone who speaks Plattdeutsch, but I don't understand it at all. But what I do find interesting is that Plattdeutsch has a lot of English-influenced words in it. I have here some examples of Plattdeutsch which I collected on the internet. I really hope that they are correct, but let's try and say something. How about Ich bin auf ich mot in mein Quartier. That means ich bin müde, ich muss in mein Quartier. Mack die Zwiebel weg, anders mott ich holen. Nimm die Zwiebel weg, sonst muss ich heulen. All absteh? Alles in Ordnung? Wo geht? Wie geht's? How did I do? Let me know in the comments. Next question is from Birdie Lee. Hi Birdie Lee. Do you watch Sherlock? The BBC version. I am German and I love it. I love it. I've watched half of one episode because I got an episode from Love Film, but the Blu-ray disc was kaput, it was broken, so it stopped halfway through. And since then I haven't watched another episode of Sherlock. I really think I should watch more Sherlock though, because everybody says it's brilliant, and it's got a very high rating on IMDb. Ha 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 lol 870 asks, do you miss a particular program or show? Some of my favourite TV series are British, like Luther, The Last Kingdom, Peaky Blinders and Sherlock, of course. I really love Peaky Blinders. I like that show very much. I miss loads of shows. I miss Pointless, I miss The Chase, English version, and what else do I miss? Oh yes, at the moment they're showing Planet Earth Series 2 on the BBC, and I really wish I was able to watch that in HD because I love the first Planet Earth series and I really want to watch the second one as well. But getting on to the next question from Revori, do you still watch British TV? Are you able to do that in Germany? Well, yes, I am able to. I watch it online using a particular method, which I probably shouldn't mention. Basically, it's something to do with disguising your IP address. Yes, that's how I'll put it. But I do manage to watch my favourite shows, but of course they're not in HD, which is a shame. Yes, that's a shame. And the next question comes from Corsa Klausi. Hi! Is it really hard to drive on the other side of the road? I can't drive, I don't have a driver's license. But I do know people who have driven on the other side of the road in England, and they say at first it's difficult, but you get used to it. Oh my goodness me. It's really helpful if there's a co-driver telling you which direction the traffic is coming from. It also helps, I think, if you have a little sticker on your dashboard telling you stay on the left. Thank you very much for all your questions, everyone. If you're wondering why there are musical notes in the background, well, that's because I'm doing a video about music. I asked you which two keyboard keys were switched. This really confused me a lot when I first came to Germany. But if you said T and S, you're wrong. Because the answer is Z and Y. Yes, Z and Y are switched. If you have more questions for me, let me know in the comments below. I'll try my best to answer them when possible. Thank you very much for watching and take care, and I'll see you again very soon for another video. Next time we're doing music, songs, guess the song. That should be fun. Take care and mach's gut. Tschüss!